Welcome to Dad's Diner. Today we're gonna make some chile verde con puerco. Let's take a look at the ingredients. So for making my recipe of chile verde con puerco, I got a little under 6 pounds of pork butt, and I had my butcher chunk it up in 2-inch chunks for me. I use Hatch Valley Salsa from Trader Joe's. I used some Jarlic, which is garlic from a jar. So I'm gonna try cumin for the first time because I was talking to the checkout guy and he said, "Oh yeah, you gotta have cumin in your chile verde." So I'm gonna try it for the first time. Salt. I'm gonna chop up a couple of jalapeños, a couple of habañeros, and last but not least, probably a little pepper X, hot sauce. The first thing I'm gonna do is chop up my ingredients. This isn't a fancy cooking show where the chef goes chop, 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 chop. And that's because I like my fingers. They're very useful. One of the things I like about cooking stuff is you don't have to be a great cook in order to make something that's really good. You just have to try it out. I'll put our chile verde in there. Sorry. I want to use a tablespoon of garlic, and let's make a tablespoon and a half of garlic. Let's use and cumin. Go with a tablespoon of cumin. Whop! Cumin now comes with a lock on it. I'm just gonna spice this to taste. Bop, 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 bop. That's probably enough. I add the meat until I get to the max level that I can put in the Instant Pot. If you go higher than that, you risk shooting grease out of the top of your lid, which nobody's happy about. Don't forget to wash your hands before you start cooking. Nobody wants your hands. I think that's about it. I think I'm gonna have about a pound of pork left. Coat it all up in that delicious juice. Give it a good stir. All right, the first thing you have to do with your Instant Pot is make sure that you get your lid on right. It makes that noise when you get it put on, and then you give it about 1/8 of a twist clockwise. And it'll give you that little noise. Make sure before you turn it on that you flip the pressure knob as far as it'll go clockwise. So then all you have to do is hit manual, which shows you that it's gonna do high pressure for 45 minutes. Perfect. It's gonna start heating up. Make sure that you don't have any steam coming out of the top. That means it's not sealed. Okay, it's been 45 minutes, and actually it's been 50 minutes. As you can see by the L in front of the timer, it is not heating anymore and it's just waiting for the pressure to die down. You can let it sit like that if you want to for all the pressure to die down, or you can open that top valve again. When you open the top valve, there is steam that is going to come out, so be very careful not to get your hand. You can open the lid when that little silver button finally drops and the pressure is released. All right, now that the pressure is released, we can turn the lid, and that side handle is perfect for holding the lid in. Look at what we got in there. Oh my gosh. Tender chunks of pork. Really nice chile verde. It's just, I like to smash that pork with a wooden spoon. All right, let me just show you this. Such beautiful, just disintegrated pork, and it smells amazing. I hope you enjoyed being on a journey with me today making chile verde con puerco. It turned out so fantastic. At least the smell. Let's see what I've got here. Yes, the heat is just right. You can taste that and smell that cumin, and all of the spices that we put in there are coming through so well, and it's so tender and juicy and delicious. Don't forget to wash the dishes, and don't forget to put everything back in the refrigerator.